When you look at a web page, you're only seeing the surface. Underneath is an invisible skeleton, a strict set of rules telling the browser exactly how to process, organize, and present that information. To understand this structure, we must build it from scratch. We start with a completely blank text file. The first line is the document type declaration. Typing doctype HTML tells the browser to expect modern HTML5. This baseline ensures the browser doesn't read our code using outdated rules from the 1990s. Right below that, we create the root of the document by opening an HTML tag, specifying English, and closing it. Every instruction, content piece, and setting needed to load the site lives inside these root tags. Inside this root container, we build the invisible brain of the document, the head element. This section holds metadata, data about the data. The first piece we need is the character encoding. We add a meta tag with the charset attribute set to UTF-8. Without this, your text will render as chaotic, broken symbols. UTF-8 gives the browser the exact dictionary it needs to translate those symbols into readable characters across almost any human language. Next, we add the title tag. Let's type "My First Site" inside it. It is common to confuse this with the main text heading of your page, but they do completely different things. Looking at this in a live browser, the main viewing canvas is completely blank. The text we just wrote appears strictly up in the top tab. It also provides the name for bookmarks and the clickable headline in search engine results. Everything placed inside the head element is strictly for the browser and search engines. None of it is for the user to see. To create the content humans will actually see, we move below the head block and add our body tags. Every image, video, button, and paragraph goes inside this specific container. When adding elements inside the body, we must nest them properly. Look at this code. The paragraph opens, the strong tag opens, but then the paragraph closes before the strong tag does. The tags overlap, which forces the browser to guess your intent and breaks the page design. To fix this, we follow the first in, last out rule. The element that opens first must close last. By closing the strong tag inside the paragraph, we ensure the inner box is perfectly enclosed within the outer box. Now it is time for you to practice. Pause the video, delete everything on your screen, build the entire HTML skeleton from memory. Then, inside the body, add an H1 heading and a paragraph containing a properly nested link. Do not skip this step. Committing this sequence to memory is the baseline requirement for understanding everything else we will build in this course. Here is the structure you should have. Notice the doc type at the top, the head containing our meta and title tags, and the body holding our properly nested heading and paragraph link. Before we finish, let's add one more element to the body to look at a unique type of attribute. We will add an input tag for an email address and include the word required at the end. This required keyword looks incomplete because it lacks an equal sign or quotation marks, but it is a valid Boolean attribute. Its mere presence acts as a simple toggle. Including it sets the value to true, meaning the user must fill out this field. Omitting it sets the value to false. Looking at our complete file, the distinct regions are now clear. The doc type establishes the rules. The head processes the invisible data, and the body holds the visible content. You have just built the master blueprint. This exact structure is the foundation of nearly every modern website in existence. Now that the skeleton is fully assembled, we can start filling the body